The narcissist cannot comprehend why you would not want them. Hello, I'm HG Tudor. I'm going to explain to you more about the narcissist's mindset to help you understand why the narcissist behaves as he or she does, to help you understand why the narcissist conducts themselves in a particular manner. One of the biggest obstacles for people when dealing with the narcissist is that they make the understandable but erroneous assumption that the person that they are dealing with thinks in a similar way to them, i.e., they see the world in a similar way to the way that they do. So, for instance, the non-narcissist will know when they're telling a lie. Therefore, they assume that the narcissist, although they probably don't know that they're dealing with one, similarly knows that they're telling a lie. Accordingly, they know that that person is lying, and therefore they believe that the other person knows that they are lying, so they point that out to them and point to the evidence to demonstrate that they are telling a lie. The narcissist denies that they are lying because in their world they're telling the truth. The other person is bamboozled. Their gast has been flabbered. They are confused. How can this person maintain that they are telling the truth when it's quite clear that they're telling a lie? The evidence shows that they're telling a lie. They must know that they are lying. They're making it worse by maintaining the denial. But in that dynamic, the non-narcissist doesn't understand that the narcissist believes that they are telling the truth. And thus, that is why they maintain the lie. They do not stand there thinking, I know I'm lying and I'll keep on lying because it's hilarious. They believe that they are telling the truth. And that belief is driven by the way that their narcissism functions as a consequence of the use of denial and the revision of history. Indeed, the narcissist becomes frustrated with the non-narcissist for insisting that they are lying when they know they are telling the truth, and the narcissist cannot understand why the non-narcissist keeps on lying themselves. You're the liar. You're saying I'm lying. I'm not. Therefore, you are the liar. Why are you lying? And of course, the non-narcissist, from their perspective, maintains that they're not lying, and they see that this is projection on the part of the narcissist to keep suggesting that they are the liar. And thus, a circular conversation ensues, with each accusing the other of the liar, of being a liar, and each, of course, maintaining that they are not. No wonder there's no resolution through that continued conversation. Understanding the mindset, therefore, of the narcissist is hugely important. And it also comes to the question of when the narcissist continues to hoover. The fact is, the narcissist subconsciously believes that you belong to them, and that the narcissist also has that inalienable right to deal with you as and when the narcissist chooses. The narcissist is not accountable to you, but you are accountable to the narcissist. The double standards, of course, prevail. The narcissist doesn't have to deal with you if the narcissist doesn't want to, but you must always be available to do what the narcissist wants. You must anticipate the needs of the narcissist, that the requirements of the narcissist must be attended to. Ordinarily, if you are in a relationship and it ends, you'll probably be hurt. You might not fully understand why the relationship has ended, but at some point you get it, and although it hurts, you recognise, well, at the end of the day, I can't make that person have a relationship with me. In some instances, you are more accepting of why the relationship has ended. You, for instance, might recognise that you've done something that has hurt the other party, and that's why they've ended it. Or you recognise that you're not really suited together, and whilst nobody likes to be told that they don't want to have a relationship with that person any longer, you end up accepting it. As a non-narcissist, you have the capacity to understand why the relationship has ended. Of course, when it comes to a relationship with a narcissist, the presence of the addiction and emotional thinking makes it harder for you to accept the demise of the relationship, invariably because you haven't done anything wrong, and the reasons that the narcissist provides to you as to why the relationship has ended don't make any sense to you. But that's a topic for another occasion. But when you end the relationship with the narcissist, i.e. you escape, the narcissist cannot compute that you would choose for it to end. Whereas you would ultimately respect, perhaps after a little bit of time processing it, that somebody else has ended the relationship, and whilst it sucks, it hurts, but it's over, there we are. The narcissist is not designed to accept that. This is because if you say to the narcissist, this relationship is over, the narcissist mindset in effect is this: but I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, I'm kind, I'm great in bed, I'm fun to be around. Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship with me? There's evidently something wrong with you if you're thinking about ending this relationship. That just doesn't make sense. Yes, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you any longer. I don't understand. I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, I'm kind, I'm brilliant, I'm great in bed. Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship with me? Look, it's actually nothing against you, it's just that I don't think we're compatible, so I don't want to be in a relationship with you any longer. Why wouldn't you want to? I'm amazing, I'm great, I'm fun, I'm kind, I'm great in bed. Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship with me? You might as well be speaking another language, because to the narcissist, they simply are incapable of accepting that somebody else would not want to be in a relationship with them. They have hit the jackpot by being with the narcissist. They have achieved the holy grail of relationships. Yes, there'll be some narcissists, self-pitying mid-rangers, will say, well, yes, I know why you wouldn't want to be with someone like me. I'm a mess, I'm this, I'm that, but it's not actually genuine. The narcissism is actually still maintaining, how can they decide that they want to end this relationship after everything I've done for them, after the fact that I'm amazing, I'm brilliant, I'm kind, I'm fun, I'm great in bed, etc., etc. And thus, this is what powers the narcissist to issue a preventative Hoover to stop you from ending the relationship. It is the mindset that is behind the initial grand Hoover that the narcissist will utilize to try and get you back into the relationship with them, especially where you're the intimate partner primary source, or were. It's this mindset that results in follow-up Hoovers. Why would this person not want to be with me? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm a real catch. I'm fantastic. Even if you were to explain with evidence why the narcissist isn't right for you, the narcissist cannot accept it. Because the narcissism tells the narcissist that they are desirable, that anybody that is a fully functioning human being will want to have a relationship with them. That if you don't, there's clearly something wrong with you. You must be a bit bonkers. You're deranged. The fact is, the narcissist is utterly incapable of understanding and accepting that you don't want them. The only reason that they may then leave you alone is a consequence of the fact that you have an excellent no-contact regime, which means that it becomes too difficult for them to try and continue to engage with you. Add to that the narcissism may well direct them to focus on somebody else instead. Therefore, they jettison you by thinking, I don't want to bother with them any longer, I've got somebody else. But that still does not take away from the mindset that they can't understand why you wanted to end the relationship in the first place. And this is what is behind the necessity of the narcissist, with the risk of returning, of undertaking those follow-up Hoovers, for somewhere down the line suddenly contacting you out of the blue. Because ultimately, the narcissist believes themselves to be irresistible, and driven by that sense of entitlement, subconsciously believes you would always want to engage with me, you'd always want to spend time with me, you'd always want to be in a relationship with me, because why wouldn't you want me? I am this person, irresistible to all. And this is the mentality that you're dealing with. And it's important that you understand that. Because trying to persuade the narcissist as to either their faults or why you just don't see that you should be together is entirely fruitless. The narcissist is just not going to get it. Even if they appear to do so, it's not genuine. The narcissist will not accept that they're at fault, not in a genuine way, and they can't comprehend your choices in terms of wanting to no longer be with them. Thus, to save you time, effort, energy, and upset, it's pointless trying to explain to a narcissist that you don't want to be with them and the reasons why. You're better off just ending the relationship, not telling them, and implementing a no-contact regime, and as I explain in my extensive book, No Contact. Understand, the way that the narcissist is established is to believe that everybody thinks that they're wonderful and amazing and brilliant, and you especially ought to recognize that in the context of an intimate relationship. So when it comes to trying to tell the narcissist that it's over, the narcissist is simply programmed not to accept it. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.